Yep, I will do. I will do. Oh, I'm done now. I just didn't click the button, is all. Right, I need to actually get you up. Where are you? That's fine. I'm just scrolling away to find you. It is. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. That's perfectly fine. I've got no qualms with that. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna get. That's fine. I've got no problem with jazz. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my Bluetooth headphones connected to my laptop. Thank you, Dina. Why am I being attacked? Why am I being attacked? Okay, I guess it was that outrunner. Right, I've sent you a invite. No, it's my laptop, and I'm gonna watch that trailer for the first time. To actually get a full gist of what's going on. Because I never actually watched it, because I waited, for you. Yeah, right, let me get my Bluetooth headphones. But hello, Nisalak, how are you doing? Neither, I'm gonna get it up on my laptop right now. I'm gonna have it on, like, the quietest. I'm gonna have it on the quieter side. Yeah, I'm doing well. We've had Borderlands news announced. Right, I need to turn that down. That is loud as anything for my Bluetooth headphones. Oh yeah, I should probably do the capture card message. I will do the capture card message once we've got into electricity. Just so I know I'm not getting shot. Oh! Shift is already shitting itself. Yeah. For me, there's an assault trooper. Well, we'll see how this goes for an hour. Oh, for me, I was shooting a trooper who was stood there. Yeah, we'll just see how it loads. We'll just see how it goes for a bit. Because I'm not going to be live for long anyway. Elden Ring. Yeah. But yeah, news like I'm doing well. We're going to be discussing some Borderlands 4. If there's any spoilers you don't want to hear about, make yourself scarce now. I'm pretty sure Soldier Bobo is going to say the same on his end. Yeah. Today especially, people are like the. I mean, people are playing and streaming it. People are playing it and streaming it right now. Hmm. Oh, I hope you enjoy Genshin. Yeah, well, it's what they haven't got it early. They've gone to an event. They've gone to the Borderlands fan event, and they're streaming it from the event. Yeah, they're an hour ahead. Yeah, Deutschland. Yeah, that's her. Well done. Right, I'm gonna get the trailer going so I can at least hear it and give us like talking points we can go off. I'm gonna go right. Okay, I'm gonna get the trailer going so I can give us like talking points about the trailer. Ooh, I do want to say this though. Our 4 Vault Hunters, one of them has a very intriguing like name. Yeah, so you've got Amon the Forge Knight. Thank you, Nisalak. I hope you have a good sleep. But you've got Amon the. I know. But you've got Amon the Forge Knight, right? You've got So you've got Amon the Forge Knight. You've got Harlow, the Gravatar. You've got Rafa, the Exo Soldier. And then you have Ava, or not Ava, Vex. Vex, the Dark Siren. Captioned as, she's a fucking witch. Yes. She is not officially called a Dark Siren. She's called a, well, she's called a witch, to my knowledge. But yeah, she's been called by the devs the Dark Siren. And that kind of says one thing to me. I might have not, wasn't last stream, was definitely probably the stream before that, when we were talking about that 7th Siren who was always meant to be locked away. Don't let this person out, they're the Dark Siren. Yeah. Yeah. Really is. But yeah. Basically, Gravatar, Harlow the Gravatar is all about, like, AoE. In my opinion, they kind of just feel like, the current, it feels like Amara, but with technology. If that makes any, like, you know, it's, oh, you can lock people in place, you can slam people to the ground, you can use gravity to move people. Like, it just feels like Amara with technology. But then you've got Aemon the Forge Knight, who uses a fire and ice axe. You've got Rafa the Exo Soldier, who is a soldier who was born on a planet with microgravity and can't survive without the exosuit. And then obviously you have Vex the Dark Siren, who I think I'm going to play as because it's all about summoning creatures and weapons and stuff like that. It's like Flak, but more mythical. Yeah. Mythical death trap. But yeah, let me get this trailer going. And it officially, like, the first, like, sentence you hear from this trailer is, you are no longer a Vault Hunter.
Yes, I know what it means. I'm rebranding it. Remember, folks, whichever contestant gets all 4 tokens wins a steamy night with yours truly.
Oh, apparently there's vaults on Kairos. But it might also be a sentence being like, you're no longer a Vault Hunter, because Kairos is all about, like, control. Like, people have, like, stuff jammed into their brains.
Oh, you're really going for it, huh? All these contestants just...
So it might be less, you're not a Vault Hunter anymore because you are now under my control. Absolutely. There is a high possibility.
Where are you going? That's Moxie and I's love nest, I swear.
I never let him into my bar, for the record. He didn't satisfy my cravings, so I often drank alone. Hand me those batteries, sugar.
Yeah, I can get that.
How's that job coming?
Because, like, it's like, you're...
In my spare
Awesome.
time, I like to make my own
Because yeah, it's like, you were no longer a
This
Vault
one,
Hunter,
it's
you had free will in the myriad of
something I
galaxies.
cooked up in the
But
bedroom.
here, on
This little
Kairos,
device should help us short out
you
Kilovolt's
serve their
defenses when
use,
we hand in my
I
token.
have for you.
I think he'll
Yeah,
find it
so it's
rather
all about
sharp.
how, you know, that
Tell
timekeeper dude
Kilovolt
has,
this is a
you know,
token of
had
my affection,
pure
right before you
order
shoot
and
him in the
control.
face. And anywhere else you feel he's so deserving, if you catch my drift. Shoot him in the dick. That's the drift.
Hey, where's Moxie?
There's a civil war, basically. Those are... full-on civil war going on Kairos, and Lilith is the reason for it.
Has the tokens. I'll be there soon, Kenneth.
And you want to,
That's my favorite sound.
but there is one other thing as well that makes me smile. Is this the war that the Iridians warned us about? Yes. Can he manipulate time?
Welcome to all our new viewers. You've tuned into
Yes,
Who
that's been
Wants to
locked
Be
away in
a
its own little
Bazillionaire?
pocket event.
Hosted by me, Killabolt. I'm also the grand prize.
Mm-hmm.
It's showtime. Give Killabolt that token of my affection.
Yeah.
Poor Trudy. She'll be missed. Oh, Jenny. I had high hopes for her. Lena
Mm-hmm.
was quite a looker. Too bad. And finally, if you hand over Moxie's token.
Go shop yourself, Kenneth.
Whether it be supernatural, mystical, or technological. Most likely technological. Just from...
Ready to go down?
I could see that, because he can control people. I mean, that's like the whole point of like one half of the Civil War is like they were mind controlled basically. Like they were plugged into a hive mind basically. It wouldn't surprise me if that was a Vault artifact and he's using it. Mm. People back from the dead. Brings back Handsome Jack.
All fizzle, no sizzle, as always, Kenneth. Good riddance. Take his backpack, Vault Hunter.
Like
I've
the
got
warrior,
just
the
place
destroyer.
for it at my bar.
No, I'm gonna go one step further. Because I know for a fact we definitely said this during not last stream but the stream before. What if he brings back the Iridians as a race as a whole? Yeah, pretty meh Nagata.
Hey, loot!
It's a Nagata, but it's level 15. Yeah. Yeah. Volt. Hmm. I mean, both of us have. Like, I grew up on this. I grew up on this with my brother. So like, this was like Borderlands was the game that me and my brother would play,
Install it there, would you, sugar?
and that's why I'm kind of glad that I've got like you in a way as like my pseudo brother for it, because my brother just doesn't have time to play games anymore.
You know, I might use this just for the pleasure. Thanks
Mm-hmm.
for the help, sugar. Let's chat. You sure know how to please a girl in front of an audience, sugar. I'm happy to call you my champion anytime you like. Look, this ain't the most civilized galaxy, I get that. I can't shoot every son of a bitch who runs his mouth or tries to disrespect me. But I can try.
What, the first one? There is a remaster, the enhanced edition, full scale, not just not a HD port, like a full overhaul one. Right. More, yeah, remove that fall damage that I just, yeah, yeah. Mm.
Bring it,
Yeah.
scrubs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. Hmm. No. Go on. Oh, I don't think anyone can disagree with you. It has, like, it has stood the test of time. Borderlands 2 has stood the test of time. Ever. Yeah, I don't think it needs, like, that thing. Do you want to do more side quests, or you want to do Lair of the Harpy and get artifacts and stuff? Okay, awesome. Sweet, sweet. I also love how we're like 40 seconds into a 2-minute trailer. Almost frame by frame. Yeah. Yeah, do you want me to, like, yeah, do you want me to, yeah, I did. That's how I got the link. If you just scroll up a bit, it'll pop up. On Discord? No, because I would have to transfer over to my laptop. I'm on my console. Yeah, you'd have to pull it up yourself separately. I am more precisely, I am, let me, 39 to be more precise. Yeah, it should be a black screen. No, that's fine. That's fair. That's fair. It should be like a black screen because it faded to black. Also, I'd turn on subtitles just in case, just for, in case their audio isn't the best or whatever. Plus, with you having it quiet. Beloved. Yeah. Yeah, Borderlands 2 is so beloved. We have to redo the events. And with... Yeah. Like Borderlands 3. And also, the comedy was a bit toilet humor. That's my main problem with it. It was just toilet humor. Hmm. Also, I think we've gone the wrong way, but if we fast travel to... If we fast travel to the drop pod, it'll make it easier to get to where we need to. Because it's above us and there's no nearby lift or anything. There's no nearby lift, so... I'm already on my way. You can just teleport to me. Teleport to my car then. Sweet. Car's coming. Right, let's hope I don't lag. Okay, okay. Please don't lag too much while I'm driving. Yeah, it's just... A part of me is thinking... That's a post. A part of me is thinking that at one point we could try... Because obviously it's a shared, like, progress. What if I hosted it? And see how it... Yeah, exactly. Just, I don't know if... Yeah, do you want to give it a try? Like, now. Yeah, let's do that so we just don't have to redo the drive. Yeah. That might be better. Let's see if I can get into the gunner seat. Please tell me I get into the gunner seat this time. There we go. I actually got in it. Awesome. Right. Oh, for God's sake. Do we have to go all the... We have to go all the way... Yeah, I was gonna have to go all the way around, aren't we? Yep. But, like, if the end game content was, like, go back and fight, like, Captain Flint, go fight the warrior. Mm-hmm. More. Probably more. Most of them were from Borderlands 2. Chromorax, Hyperius. Yeah, Chromorax, Hyperius. Mm-hmm. Go fight everything you just... Yeah. 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 Right. Let's see if me hosting it fixes things. Yeah, so if you just quit out, because you're the host anyway, it'll kick us both out. Right, carry on. That'd be cool. There we go. Awesome. Right, let's see how this goes for you, because let's hope you're not lagging. We'll find out. Because if you're lagging, then I know it's shift. I'm 99% sure it's shift. Right. It'll take you a moment to render in. Oh, you are. Yeah, that's what it's like for me. That's what it's like for me. That's what it's like for me. With a lot of pain. Yeah, I know. Watching you move is the worst. Your, yours is... You're moving like... Oh god. Watching you play is kind of funny though. I don't know. But yeah, like, I feel like here we go, I feel like here we go again is that, oh, double legendary. I'm taking the Gatling gun. You can have the shield if you want. It was a corrosive shield. Awesome. But no, I feel like here we go again is a good, like, mission name for it. Yeah, like... Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. like raid boss gauntlet.
Shoot up.
Imagine doing that on OP10. That would be the true challenge. Normal mode. Ooh. Oh. Yep. Sorry, I just fell off the map. Oh yeah, that'll happen. Your bullets just won't appear and then they'll all of a sudden appear at once. Welcome to how I've been playing, and it definitely proves that it's shift, because if I get it and then when you're joining me, and then you're getting, and then I get it when I join you, it's shift. Welcome to shift, I guess. Yeah, this is like, neither do I, but this is like, this is the one thing that I'm so happy that, like, you know, crossplay is on launch. But I really hope it's not this bad. You know what I mean? Do you want me to see if I can do it? Right. Wow. Never mind then. But yeah, like, doing like a raid boss gauntlet would be amazing. Alright, I'll wait for you to get on. I would probably move like an inch at a time. There we go. But no, like, a raid boss gauntlet would be incredible. And I will admit, we are, like, stretching it a little bit with the idea of, like, the timekeeper. But in the grand scheme of things, we don't know what his powers are. We are just going off the name. We're just going off. Yeah. That is the one thing I want to preface. We are just going off the name Timekeeper. And if he is the Keeper of Time, we believe there may be time-based powers. Especially the new tales. Yes. I've played the first one, and I've never touched the second.
I'll be with you in just a moment. Wait for me in the dining hall, and we'll discuss your payment.
Yes.
Me, you should see the look on your stupid face.
As in full resurrection.
Not bad, Baroness. But you still owe us a vault key.
I am working on it as we speak. Well, I will leave you to your fun. Good doing business with you, Vault Hunter.
This is awesome. We haven't really had a chance to get to know each other, huh? Ty's been doing most of the talking.
I could see that.
She does that, right? She's the center of the galaxy, and the rest of us just sort of orbit around her. But
Yeah.
things are changing. Freaking look at me! I've never felt this good in my life. What is this? What is this? Your siren
Yeah.
friend?
So I've got it now. It's like, now it's your turn. That I will return to the Timekeeper's side.
Goddamn sky.
That seems to be a boss.
Tyreen says we should let you keep playing along. Yeah, a little
May we
competition gets our
roll.
followers all riled
Yeah.
up. But I'm not one of them. No, not anymore.
So yeah, may we rule, and then our first look of Harlow.
Your hands, you zealot scum!
Huh?
Yeah, I stopped at 50, where it's our first look of Harlow.
Oh, I'ma kill you! Come and get me, you rat-faced bastard!
So that is our Gravatar.
No plan. You search the gallery. I'll keep this
It's
punk
your,
ass rat
like,
boy running around
you
like a
know
jabber with
the
his
greater than and less than symbols? Yeah, it's that. Let's clear this ambush, and then we'll have a look. Yeah.
And boom goes the dynamite.
The look of a creature. Yeah, I've stopped it at 49 because we still get a look at the creature. But yeah, we get a look at a creature. Don't know what it is. It looks Iridian in nature.
Tango spotted. Sprinkle me with paprika.
Iridian. Mm-hmm. It looks what? Yeah. Yes, which is normally like one of the main things of an Iridian. They're normally like slender bodies, like slender tall bodies. Yeah, which is like another thing. Like me and you have said that before. Like, you know, no, not the. Not actually, I don't want to say the word Iridian. The Guardians. Yeah, the Guardians. Mm-hmm. With like the horns. Actually, I think it is. I think it is mandibles actually, because if you pause it at about the 48-second mark, it might look the same for you because obviously frame by frame, you can see its jaw, like, and eyes, and it's like those features. Like you can see an eye, a set of eyes, you can see a mouth, you can see a nose, and then it's just got these giant like side mandible horn things. What? Go on. We're kind of winning. Shift is shitting itself, so Soldier is kind of like taking a semi backseat, to be fair, Blaze, because Shift has decided to shit itself in recent times. Yeah, he's letting me run most of, like, not most of it, but like a good chunk of it, just because of how much Shift has just pooped itself. Oh, don't tell me that died as well. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna sort that out now. Go to you. Yeah, no, it decided to actually just poop itself. There you go, should be back online. Hi, Blaze. I got. Yeah. Yeah, okay, it should be back on now. So if Blaze sends a new message, you should see it. Yeah, that's probably just straight. Yeah. That'll sort itself out soon. The Halo Elites. Yeah. No, I fully see that. I can fully see that. No, because the Halo, like, Halo's a good franchise for one. Yes. Mm-hmm. Like, as in if it's like a Guardian or like if it's a Guardian. Yeah. Well, new creatures on Elpis and new creatures on Kairos. Because, like, you know, we don't know what happened to Elpis after pre-sequel. So we could get new creatures from Elpis. But we're definitely getting new shit from Kairos.
Thank you. Next.
Yeah. through whatever that is. Like this rock. Maybe gets like Skagzilla back or something. That is fair. Let me get the link back up. So go from, should we say 50 to 60 or 50 to a minute?
You're gonna get chopped.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Gravatar, Amon, Vesvex, and Wrath, or Ratha. So that just shows you the 4 Vault Hunters. And Zane. What with Zane?
Hey, Vault Thief. Want to see something your dead siren friend couldn't do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Feel my power run through
I am
you.
going to go back frame by frame, but you got a snowy environment, a cave environment, and then like, well, like a wasteland. Hmm.
Got the piss at right where we want him.
Well, the wasteland. Yeah, let me, oh, yeah, with like a big tall tower. Yeah, I've got it up. But also, I'm fighting Billy the Anointed right now. That is perfectly fine. I'm not doing too bad because of Iron Bear. Bear, you fight Shift. Shift is being a pain for you. I feel like for me it's less of a pain, so if we need be after I've killed Billy, we can swap back over to you hosting it. Because I can tolerate it a bit more. Okay. Well, Billy's dead, by the way. Iron Bear OP.
Kill as many anointed as you want. I'll keep making them. My army is endless. But you know what?
But yeah, you get like that, like, Iridian-based structure. Like, I think there's more of it in the caves. I don't think it is Iridium. I think it's different. I think it'll be something different. Because Iridian is very exclusive to Pandora. No, I get that. It could just be, like, a different gemstone that's purple, but it would also be really weird for it to be a different gemstone that's purple when we already have the Iridian stones.
The unlocking mechanism is hidden in the presets for the stage. Look around
Oh,
for some
God.
clues as to which props need to be out.
Hmm.
You've done it. That
Nice.
trapdoor on the stage leads right to my father's study. Hurry, you've got to
Mm-hmm.
search it.
You think it's Iridium?
What am I looking for down here?
I'm not entirely sure. My father said he kept all his records down there. Look for
For the
something
players.
record-like.
Especially those who focus on lore, like me.
Of course.
And
He meant
especially
record
consistent.
literally. That record's as old as Jacobs Corporation, and I
You
got
want
the
lore
only
to be
legal
consistent.
phonograph player in the entire system. If he wanted to leave me a message, that must be it. Bring it on back to the lodge, Vault Hunter.
On my way back to you.
Hmm.
Leaving so soon? Very well.
Yeah.
Let me at least explain myself. You mean nothing to me, so I
Yeah,
sold
I
you
get
to the
that.
Calypso twins. But so you know, I will get the vault key.
I fully get
Because
that,
I'm
and I
rich,
fully agree
and
with
rich
you.
people get what they want.
You just lost.
Whoa! Looks like someone was a chew toy for a saurian. I did it!
Yeah, welcome to Shift just lagging out for no reason. For some reason, nice. For some reason, I think it's always worse in the night and bet like it always ends up lagging out more around this time. Because like when me and you were playing yesterday, at like, you know, 7, 8-ish, it was fine. But when we get to like past 10 o'clock, that's when it just dies.
You just play it cool, Vault Hunter. But being a right powerful dog practitioner and all.
You know what I mean?
Someone pushed that guy out of
Nice.
his wheelchair. Who does that? A G364 OP.
No, but you know what I mean though? It's like the moment we get to like 10 o'clock,
When the almighty robot police
it just
closes
dies.
the door, just open that thing back up.
I don't know if that's me, like, I don't know if that's just like a me thing or what, but whenever you hit 10 o'clock, Shift just dies.
Anywho, we have a few drinks, then I say,
Like, flat out, it just dies.
why'd you make me slip all the way out here? He leans in and says, well, I saw what happened to Promethea when you found that vault, and I figure, if there's a vault here, I want to know about it, so I can keep gutless SOBs
Actively.
like you out of here.
Yeah, I think,
He goes real quiet,
yeah, I think,
then I say,
yeah, I think what we'll do is try, and I see keyword is try and fight Aurelia, and then I think call it there for Borderlands, just because we might need to, like, we might have to start doing these streams earlier in the day, because I don't know if it's a my Wi-Fi thing, a your Wi-Fi thing, or a Shift thing. I'm pretty sure it's Shift. Why it's... Yeah, I think, if I'm going to be honest, it's more than likely Shift. I would not be surprised if it's Shift. I mean, you know, we've... Because, like, the main reason why I don't think it's Wi-Fi, and why I think it's Shift, is if it was Wi-Fi, alright, then you would be lagging out in the call, I'd be lagging out in the call, and most importantly, stream wouldn't be in the green for me. Like, for me right now, yeah, for me, excellent in the green, no recommended changes.
Never mind the heartbeat. That record.
Mm.
I see.
So I think it's Shift.
What'd you get into last night? John, eh? Bye-bye, friend. Still can't believe the Calypso's murdered my
What?
father. I need to get my record player working.
While these guys are talking,
Send all those damn zealots to find us. If we're gonna last long enough to open that vault, we'll need an army of our own. I'm talking about
I don't even need to look at your stream, you're not jolting. That was an achievement, by the way.
and we'll start with the town of Reliance.
We'll just see how we go, because this is weird.
He's waiting for you outside.
This is just weird, but we'll keep an eye on everything. Yeah, but I have it struggling when I'm just driving. Yeah, let's get you in a car. But yeah, like going back to like the whole like Iridian talk part. So you think those purple rocks are Iridian, but just for the sake of consistency.
Slick bastard, that Clay.
Oh wait, they've opened up the door so we can actually
I don't quite trust
get the cars from over here.
for my father, and he just
And
might
over
be our
there.
best shot at driving them zealots back into the
Yeah,
mud
I
from
think it
whence
would be.
they came.
And then you've got like the cave biome next at like the 57 to 58 mark. Which,
I know you gotta need. Get you some spade.
yeah, the one with the tower and like the wastelands. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're not jolting for me. Movement before. Yeah, I think this is definitely. Okay, so it seems like the closer we are to one another, the better.
Ice cold. She tried to kill her own brother. Can you imagine?
You think we're stretching the game too much.
Whoever opens it will be the most powerful.
Okay, right. We'll try and stick closer to one another then.
Easy, easy. I'm no fighter.
Okay.
I'm more of a people person.
Mm.
Over here,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the big tall tower. Yeah, the banner of the, I think they're called
Name's Clay.
um
Fly here to start at Jacobs.
oh,
Mind telling me who I'm working with?
it's the
Moe's. I
organization
kill
that
people for
the
loot.
woman
And fun.
is working
And
for,
justice and stuff.
like the one that freed herself and saw the psycho mask.
Well, we ain't getting in the front gate. Might know another way. Follow me.
I think the best way to put it is
My
it's quote unquote the
experience, a
banner
resistance
of like the
needs two
bandits,
things.
the resistance slash
And
bandits.
guns. But mostly guns.
Hmm.
So, we're gonna liberate this town. Crack open its weapons cache and put Jacob's guns
Their
back
territory.
in Jacob's hands. Don't know what
Mhm.
Wainwright told you about me, but that don't matter now. We got a town to free and bandits to kill.
Yeah. Is that purple glow? Hmm.
Yup, still got it. Come on. Few bandits down there, Vault Hunter. Show me how you kill.
I can see that. So you're thinking like they're what, mining iridium? Liquid iridium.
Anyone else want to try?
That was some damn fine shooting. Vive la resistance!
I've never thought of it like that.
Weapon shed should be just over here. There's the weapon shed.
Yeah. Hmm.
Got a hot wireless pass. Dude, you take care of the riff.
But you can make it now.
Jacob loyalists. Wainwright said the COV captured Jacob's master, gunsmith Dalton. Let me know if you find him.
Well, it's not even. Yeah.
Come get some.
Yeah, it's not even just. It's not even just that. Like creation of certain metals was back then was deemed impossible because when they were found as like oxide ores, but then they found things that were more reactive and not as useful to them that were then able to release that ore from the like oxidized state and be able to harness the metal from everything.
Alright, head on back to the weapons shed. I'm almost there.
It's not even just that.
Might require some.
No, but it's not even just that. You can extend it to they've not had access or even knowledge of organizations like Atlas, Hyperion, Jacobs, Malawan, Vladov. The only organizations they've known of are the organizations on
No,
that planet.
just some scrubs.
Damn, we gotta find Dalton. Let's get into this weapon shed first. One problem at a time.
3. No, it's confirmed. It's been confirmed. It got confirmed today. There are 3.
Smart
There
shooting.
is the Rippers, which I think is the bandit people.
Piss on it while it's
There is the Order,
That's Dalton's
which
personal
is,
attack. But we ain't getting in there
you
without
know,
the master gunsmith himself.
Let me see if I can locate
the Timekeepers people.
While I'm looking for Dalton, watch
And
my
then there's
ass,
another one, I think it's called like
which is to
Daedalus,
say, don't let me get shot in it.
or the Daedalus.
Language ain't as precise as a bullet, but it can be just
I
as
don't know
deadly.
what that is. but we have 3 organizations that have all been confirmed. So we are getting 3 new organizations. Yeah, I'd have to Google it to give you the proper name. I can't remember. I just remember the Ripper and the Order. It was like guarantees. Which I will say, just like from a side gameplay standpoint, I'm not a fan of the idea of what they've done for the Rippers.
Accept your punishment.
Yeah, that does. Okay, so lag is game combat. Combat. Okay, that's annoying.
Just so you know, I've already hired some enterprising people to acquire the key fragments. Cost a
Yeah,
small
but like,
fortune, which I will
yeah,
earn
the one thing I
back by
will say
taking
though
it out.
is you don't like
Because I
move over
accumulate
to the gas
wealth in my
station
sleep.
just so you're not
That's what rich people do.
like in the middle of nowhere.
Let's fill our cups with bandit
But the
blood.
one thing I will say though is like I don't like Rippers in game combat because their whole gimmick is high fire rate, and that's just bladder.
Here they come, Vault Hunter.
Oh.
All together, family. Move it.
Yeah, and apparently that's what the Rippers is, high fire rate as well. And I'm like, but I don't know, but it kind of just feels like it's just Bladder 2. Just from a gameplay standpoint, it's cool that we're getting new organizations and manufacturers. It's just from like, and then the order is like you charge up the damage. So it's instead of it being like Mala 1 in Borderlands 3, it's you could fire rapidly and deal low damage, or you can charge up and burn like 5 bullets to deal like multiple like extra damage basically, which I think is cool. That one's cool.
My dear business partner, are you sure your family is
If that
up
makes
to the
sense.
task? I don't want to use the word blistering incompetence. Then don't.
Motel's alive
Yes.
with bandits. Let's free up
Yes.
some rooms. Damn. Hope you
Well,
came
the
to
one that's
fight.
underground.
Delivery for you.
Yes, that is the main one that I'm really intrigued on.
There's my
Because
next
with it
kill.
being underground, I'm like, why? Like, have they been shunned? Are they their own society? Or are they part of, like, the Rippers and, you know, their mining operation or whatever they're doing?
I got this. My time to shine. Firehawk!
Well, we got told this in Borderlands 3. Yeah.
Right out of thin air. They can still bleed though. Let's show them how.
So what if, maybe the siren's on Kairos?
I got you.
Maybe it's not Vex, but it's whoever, like someone on Kairos.
Turn your light down.
Misunderstood.
Nice fight. That's the last of them.
Like, they're not,
Don't let your barrels cool.
but they're in a place that they shouldn't be.
How you do against my iridium tier brothers and sisters? Don't let us down.
It's raining
Yes.
bandits. Shoot blindly into the sky.
Yes.
Sisters, kill the heretics in the name of the Calypsos, the great vault dragons!
Yes. You're thinking that they're to, like, you know, mass power boost.
Heads, I win. Hail or butt handle. Lead, spit blood.
Mm. Yeah.
Lieberman knows. He knows.
Where's that power going?
Nice back scratcher. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
The fires of the resistance are smoking. Now to turn it into a bonfire.
Maybe. Which, yeah.
This way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You do
Light. Yeah. Like, so you're saying like liquid iridium electricity? I could see that.
And the town is ours. I gotta hand it to you, Vault Hunter. You're one smooth operator.
I could see that. Liquid.
But we're not done yet. Looks like the
Yeah.
COV kidnapped Dalton. He's being held in an island lockup called Fort Sunshine.
Yeah, let me get to the
Stay
first
here
one.
and hold the town. You
Yep.
free Dalton. Dalton worked for
More of those.
too.
Yeah.
Montgomery Jacobs' personal gunsmith. Dalton makes the finest firearms on the planet. We can't have his guns ending up in COV hands.
Yes.
We're getting
Like
him out.
cutting the ore off the rock.
Bet you're wondering how Rayleigh Hammerlock got all mixed up with the children of the vault. Before the invasion,
Mm-hmm.
now she was spying on my brother. Aurelia gave the Calypsos all they needed
Or
to keep
is
the
it?
city by
It's either that,
surprise. Aurelia
or
claimed she knew
that is a laser to cut off like part of that rock. Yeah, like a laser drill, a mining drill, a mining laser. I think that's the word I'm trying to say. Mining laser. It could be a mining laser.
Get your feet out of the dirt and onto some pedals.
Do you want to get in the car, by the way, while I take us to Fort Sunshine? In case the lag sorts itself out and you can do a bit of combat. I feel like this is just going to become background for you. Yeah, I think that's going to be the Order members. Like, members of the Timekeeper. Is that the... Yeah, I know for a fact, like, is it golden? Because I'm not fully sure where you're looking. Then that's part of the Order, because from the little bits I've seen, the Order, or like whatever the Timekeepers like organization is called, is yellow orientated. Like their color is orange, or not orange, is yellow. Like from what I've seen.
Hey sis, the Vault Thief's trying to rescue that gunsmith you snatched. Do your thing. The teleporty thing.
Yeah, sure. But because I want to, not because you asked.
Whatever, just do it already.
Yep.
I live for this!
We got contact.
Oh, my kids!
Frostburn Canyon. Is that like what? Like, you know about like the starting area?
Guess they couldn't hack it. Can't
Yeah,
go
you
in the front door.
you have
It's locked up
Windshare
tight.
Wastes, Frostburn Canyon.
Take a look around.
You'll find my eye in Frostbite Crevasse.
Vault Thief's still alive. Guess I should have anointed a few more of the family.
Yeah.
That's the real power.
Reminds me why I kept you alive all these years?
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on, don't
that's
be like
fair.
that. We're having fun. Right? And she walked away.
Hmm. No, like if I like device. Hmm. Hmm. Well, actually, yeah, because it's completely attached to that big crane slamming in the middle, and like the not the background, but like the midground. Yeah. Also, I'll take us to historical lookout if you want to jump in the car. Awesome. I'll start driving this then. Yep. How far can I go? I can only get us like here. Oh, I can only get us like here. That's annoying.
Find anything, Vault Hunter?
That's,
What about this overhead crane thing?
Good idea. That'll do nicely.
it's just
Fortunately, it'll be
Claptrap.
a bit of a bear to get to it.
He,
You'll have to go through the
yeah,
lumberyard.
it's just him being like reporting.
Central.
Yeah, it's just him being like, reporting for duty, boss. It's just Claptrap being Claptrap. I think so too, because I've gone slightly ahead a little bit just because of me not pausing in time. And I think this is going to showcase to us what all four of the Vault Hunters can do. So I think this might be a bit of a longer part. Especially since I also need to, this place is a maze to drive around sometimes. Alright, I'm watching it now. Yeah. Okay, I've watched a minute 10, and, you know, your mining theories are... I'm going the same way again. Which way do I need to go? Give me a minute. Oh, I need to cross that bridge. Bigger. Yeah, well, even in the background, there was the whole bit with, like, the mining, like, drills. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yes. Enemies. I feel like those that are living underground are the Rippers. Those that live underground in the wastelands, that kind of jazz. The Order. Possibly.
Fight on through there and find a way up to those shipping cranes. There must be a loading dock
But
up there somewhere. Kill the Vault Thief!
yeah, like that's kind of, I think that bit is just being like, hey, this is welcome to your Vault Hunters. These are like their power kits.
I am the spear of the Twin Gods!
Just a bit of claptrap humor. Yeah.
I protect the family!
Don't know English.
Time to set you
Education. Then again, that's just a constant in the, you know, Borderlands. Like, bad English is just constant in Borderlands anyway. 1 minute 5. Right. Of a... I think that's Elpis. That's Elpis. That is 100% Elpis. Which, again, that's a Ripper. Because the Rippers... That is the people who wear Psycho Mask are Rippers. Because the leader of the Rippers saw a Psycho Mask and used that as, like, you know, the catalyst to start their organization. So if they're wearing a Psycho Mask, they're a Ripper. Yes, they base it off that. I think, personally, I think I know why the mask is different.
Non-standard, incredibly dangerous conveyance. Today's your lucky day, 'cause it's time to ride the rails.
Well, yeah, that is it. So the person who picks up the mask in the original trailer that we saw a couple of months ago was the woman who is leading the Rippers, the one with the giant mechanical arms. Alright? So, basically, I actually think, and I think it's a very solid canon reason of why the masks look different. So, Elpis basically got teleported to Kairos and shattered, right? Well, we've all played Free Sequel. There's bandits on Elpis. So what if they're not the Pandora masks? What if they're the Elpis
There's quite
masks?
a few up there. Now you may be on your way to a hellhole of a prison island,
They're
but
like, that's the reason why the masks look so different. They're just the ones from Elpis.
you know?
You'll have to excuse Ty. She's not used to sharing the spotlight. You see,
Like, that's why I
when we
feel like
were
they're so
growing
different.
up, our
And it will
parents
explain the
never
new
let her out
design
of their sight.
choice as well, because obviously
Irene
we've
would lead
not been to
anything she could
Elpis
get her
since,
hands on.
you know,
Then our mom died.
since
That
Thingy,
one's sort of on Tyrene.
since pre-sequel.
After that, our dad decided we
So
could
it's
never
been like
leave his
maybe
side.
10, 15 years.
He never said it, but he saw Tyrene as a monster. And I was just a freak, by the way. But
And
we left him
then
and came to
Yeah.
What that old turd didn't get is that these days, a freak with an echo stream can be a star.
Yeah. We also get our first look at Order members, by the way.
Once you jump, you better be ready for a fight. Because the COV
Your first
like
look at the
giving up their
Rippers, the
prisoners
first look at
about
like the
as
Vault
much as a
Hunters.
grog likes giving up a human shin bone. Time to jump. Good luck, Vault Hunter.
Important, or said important, because sometimes dialogue is important. Don't forget dialogue. Dialogue can also be very important. What timestamp? Oh, they're the ones that like hit a grenade with a baseball bat into it. I think that's just a male Ripper. I don't think that's anything significant. I think that's just a male Ripper. If they are significant, then it's just a male Ripper that is, you know, a boss. Like, it'll be like one of their lieutenants or something. Or first, yes. Like the hover bikes and hover cars and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Minute 12. What, with the... Which backgrounds in particular, because there's a lot of frames. Okay, I will, once I've cleared this area, I'll flip through frame by frame. A part of me wish I was kind of doing like a frame by frame analysis on PC. Which I feel like we might do. I feel like that could be one thing we could do one day. Yeah, like just go back over everything, because we might find something with fresh eyes, because I know we've both had busy days today. So, with some fresh eyes and stuff, we might notice new things and all that, but I'll get that frame up in just a second. I just gotta clear out an entire fort on my own, because your game doesn't like combat. Your shift is allergic to combat. Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's been real, Vault Thief. Boom, anointed!
Okay. Oh, wait, yeah. Yep, yeah, I got it up now. Yeah, like it's like the desert one. You've got the red and green. Yeah. I've got it up now. Yeah. Which is nice. Yeah, we expected it, but it's nice to have like confirmation, I guess.
Betty!
Yes. Yeah. Like on those speeders, like that we're seeing there, the green and red ones. Oh. Oh, yeah. Also got a new shotgun. A face puncher. It's not as good as the TK Wave, but honestly, I feel like it might be better just in general anyway. So I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna try and find my way out of there now. What, on the one when it's jumping? Of like... Yeah, I'm on it. I'm not on minute 15, but it's like very end of that scene. Yeah. Okay, let me go back a couple of frames. Yellow streak, right hand side. I'm just like spamming frame by frame. Oh, you're about on the floor? Like the yellow arrows.
We got riders for gutters. Get you on.
Oh, the lightning. I do. I think that's lightning. Yeah, but it could be. Yeah, but it could. I think it's lightning. But there could also technically be electricity sparking off something. Yeah, like they're very yellow and white orientated color scheme. Yeah. Mhm. It's just for the sake of consistency.
Ha! You got stuck. Must have been that big old rump. Yeah, my new friend is gonna have some rear paneling. If you want that Looney, you better have it on.
Maybe.
That was sick.
Should have moved!
Yeah. Mm. I mean, the only thing that the only defense, yeah, yeah, the only thing I can give to defend the lightning argument is it could just be a really weird animation for the lightning. Yeah, you can't discount it being cartoony. Mhm. Hit it. Like you ain't gonna get exact one-to-ones. We ain't gonna get a one-to-one from lightning. Like plus with it just being a video game in general. Like I think it's just a weird lightning animation. I honestly think it is just a lightning desert storms kind of vibe to show, hey, this is a chaotic wasteland. I think it's that. If it's anything more than that, I'm happy to be proven wrong. But I think it's just lightning. Yeah, like hit play and see what we see. Well, more precisely, I'm gonna let you hit play and you tell me when to go timestamp wise, because I've got to kill jabbers.
Anybody counting?
Oh, yeah, no, I just saw her. That I think is a no. I think that's the order. I'm gonna go back. I flew past her because she's only there for a second. Yeah. Oh, I think I might be ahead of you actually. Yeah, no. Yeah.
That's Apollo, one of the jabber who killed the bar's power. Put his lights out, will ya? Damn valve? That's why we got no power. I knew those crap flingers were sabotaging the bar. Grab it. We gotta get the generator running. No one likes to drink in the dark, except ugly people. And people who don't mind hooking up with ugly people. Drink in the dark
Yeah,
is
him
also
being the
how we get the
timekeeper.
bar's lights back on. Flip on the breakers. Nice. I should probably mention that I built my bar on a jabber mating site.
He's
Thanks.
saving
Bars, all the
them,
people
maybe,
being
or
six have
feels
left.
like he's saving them.
BLV destroyed everything else. Well, we never had schools or hospitals to begin with, but when you think about it, a bartender's kind of like a teacher. Yes, yes! Sweet, sweet power! Head on back to
Yeah.
the witch's peak. I'll whip up a few signature cocktails.
Not all of it.
Damn it! That other crap flinger Artemis got into the bar and crapped the place up. Kick her out!
Yeah. Yes, I know of Negan a little bit. That's to do with their new weapon system. So, gameplay. So the new weapon system is, the new weapon system is an overhauled version of their part system. So you know, like how you could have a Vladoff barrel, and you could like actually, like you'd have to be like very precise in your views of it and stuff. This is kind of more like a bigger overhaul of that. So it's like if it's got a big drum mag, it's probably Ripper, and it means your magazine size is like times 10. Like basically, it's to do with all that stuff. Oh, actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, with the whole like break free stuff. Yeah, I completely agree. Because this game to me, like Borderlands 4, is laying out 3 to 4 big themes. One being control, one being the sense of free will, but also like showing off like the sense of like it's freedom, it's free will, it's control. It's all that kind of stuff. I think we have to take the crates back over. Yeah. But yeah, it's like the sense of free will, it's that sense of control, it's that sense of like, resistance, fighting for your freedom. It is the sense of breaking free. And I'm down for it. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, over the last few days since pre-orders came out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you've got the Ripper Bandits, the Order Bandits, and then maybe another. Mm. Order. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're like middle of the road. Yeah. Which is the Ripper Bandits. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You thinking each organization has their own environment? The wastelands, the underground.
There he is, the gunsmith himself. See if he's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Vault Hunter. Those cultists were trying to force me to
Mm-hmm.
make guns for them. The last thing I wanted to do was arm those bastards. Jacob's guns belong in Jacob's hands. Have this. Kingdom of Personal Weapons cache. Take it. Just, don't ask where I was hiding. I'll make my way
Yeah.
back to Reliance. See you there, Vault Hunter.
Right.
Smooth
I was probably
operation.
meant to open this a lot
Glad to
earlier.
have Dalton back on our side. Swing by so I can thank you properly. Don't forget to open Dalton's cache. You earned that.
There is one thing that may throw a spanner in your works a little bit. Just a little bit. So, you know, like how you're saying that the, like, you know, 3 sets of bandits or 3 sets of psychos, alright? The only thing that could throw a spanner in your works, but again, could also not, is a very double-edged sword, is these, I really want to call them Daedalus, or Daedalus. Like, the organization I can't remember, right? Are they the Elpis bandits? Because we don't know if they survived.
Yeah!
They, them native to Kairos. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're seeing 3 different quote-unquote stages. Mm-hmm. Wasteland.
Nice work, Vault Hunter. Point you at a thing.
Yeah.
It's done.
I think that is your middle ground area.
So begins the resistance.
With the super
I gotta
industrial,
tell you, I've been all
yeah,
around
the
this
super
galaxy.
duper industrial
Seen
vibes.
darkness and savagery you wouldn't believe.
Mm-hmm.
Those Calypso twins, his followers, there's something else. Someone's got to stop them. And I'm thinking it just might be you. You seen the Vault Hunter.
That's the good stuff.
Why is the other organization not run down though? Yeah. This civil war that's happening.
Nothing but the breefiest badass running around for you, amigo.
So what? These are people that, if it's centuries earlier, this is centuries earlier. These are people that have been hiding from the timekeeper, and the timekeeper's like hive mind thing that people have been plugged into for years. So, within theory, like they could have. They've been safe for years. If you go with that theory. Mhm. He's. Mhm. Mhm. So you're saying what? Self-defense. So are you gonna say like this is self-defense for them? I can. I'm inclined to agree. Hmm. Yeah, and then a very industrial organizer. Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Good show, Vault Hunter.
Yeah.
Certainly gave those bandits a walloping.
Hey, it's what I do.
While you freed Reliance from the grip of those COV
You've got the
devils,
people.
I got that damn record contraption working. Let's find out where the vault key's hidden. Will you do the honors, Vault Hunter?
Yeah, it's. Yeah, basically.
I could go for a game of froth right about now.
To think, these might be the
Like,
last
yeah,
words of
basically.
Montgomery
It's just
Jones.
automated by people. It's
My
in a weird way,
I'm drunk.
manually automated.
Oh dear.
I'm drunk, and I'm scared, boy. Those zealots are after the vaults.
I think.
They'll
Do you agree
come
with
for
that? Like they're
ours.
manually automated.
Only a matter of time.
So listen,
Yeah.
The Grand Reserve,
Yeah, exactly.
oil graveyard, a family jewel.
Also, where are you? Like,
That's where you'll
where
find
have
the
you been
key.
stood this entire? Have you been just sat in the car the entire time?
Jacob's tree has stood for centuries. Don't let it fall now.
Oh, so you're at the car underneath the manor now?
Pa, I'll never
No.
forget your last words.
It's just one of them. Like I've been doing like all of this on my own because your game was just lagged out and we've gone full theory mode.
All
I
right,
don't blame
that's
you
enough. Now,
because
the
I'm gonna.
family jewel is
Because
my
once you go
father's
to Elden
ship.
Ring, whether it
Crashed out
be
in the jungle
tonight,
not
or
too
are
long
you
after
still
his
thinking of
death.
shifting over to Elden
Go
Ring? 'Cause it is
find
like
the
half
jewel,
12.
Vault Hunter. If my father's cryptic message is anything to go by,
That's fine.
I'll
I
be a
think
keen
once we've
friend
wrapped
to
up
the
this
Horde.
mission, well not wrapped up, but like
Meanwhile,
once
Alistair and I will investigate the
see
other
where
two
this
clues.
sets us off to, and then we might end it there.
Ah, trek
Okay,
deep
this is
as one
taking us to a
tamed
new
lands.
location.
I'm envious, Vault Hunter.
I'm so lonely. Someone give me a hug. Any takers?
Sup?
Yeah, I think
Chug
that's fair
toads.
because
Having fun
this is.
slumming in paradise?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the lift down and get us there, and then we can do some play tests to find out what's going on.
Time, you know?
Because
Later, Grundle
personally, for
Hoppers.
me, I think it's just
They
shift
get it,
shits itself
Troy.
after like 10 o'clock. Because I know for a fact that when we've started at 8 or 9, yeah, one of like, it's been, we'll have like a break, like a lag break once. Or it'll lag out for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes.
Hell yeah!
But after that, that was a weird bounce. But after that, it's, I know it was. But after that, it's perfectly fine. So I think it's just one of them where if we want to do more Borderlands, we might actually have. I think we're actually like, in a weird way, we have a curfew on it, just because the servers crap themselves. You need to hop out your vehicle, by the way. You need to hop out the vehicle because it won't let me travel without with you in the car. It's because it's not a car, it's not a drivable area. Right, yeah. I feel like we'll wrap up here. I'll raid into you, and I will dive into the. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Plus, because I also want to go back over the FanFest like half an hour talk, because I want to try and remember that organization, remember what officially got confirmed, and debunk any of your theories that you've said without the context of that event. You've not seen FanFest.
Slow down, whoever you are. I'm looking for the family jewel.
Mm-hmm. Or heard. You've heard a few things from me. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Loot and guns. Why do they all look the same? Why do they look the same? Well, I think the best way to put it is, as long as the organization's guns, so like the Order's guns, the Daedalus guns, the Ripper guns look different, or at least fit their vibe, I'm not bothered. Because the Jacobs guns can look like Jacobs guns, because for all we know, Tanis has gone, hey, Jacob and Hammerlock have sent over a crate of Jacob's weapons, here you go. And that'd be cool. Gross nozzle. The Bane. I know. I will know. I know. I actually want the Bane back. I know it's like the one gun a lot of people hate. No. Not the Gub. Do we get a Wester gun? Come on, we need Wester guns. Orphan Maker. Yeah, like it'd be kind of cool. I hope. But yeah, I'm going to raid out into you so then we can figure out why. Because, like, I know right now you're fine. But the moment we get into a fight, you're gonna just die. Shift will just die. The moment you get into a fight, Shift will die. Or start to die.
Absolute massacre.
It's inconsistent. Oh, like, too many explosions, too many, like, fire effects. Melee. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it is particle effects. I guess particle effects is what causes Shift to just die. Unless we get like a literal boat ton of like fire grogs who start spitting fire at us. I don't know how I still feel like we should end it here so we can do some proper tests. Nope, there you go. I threw a grenade and you're just lagging out now. You're walking into a wall for me. I threw a grenade and you just died. Like, I threw a grenade, bunch of fiery effects happened right next to you, and you got booted out to the main menu.
Yes, I did. Let me concede. I changed my gameplay to performance mode.
That would probably help.
And when I changed my visuals to
Let me check it's on mine as well. Performance mode, yeah.
performance mode, when I changed it to performance, it killed the game.
Well, I think I'm going to end it here anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit this out.
Yeah, I'm gonna, so, for anyone who's been here, I do appreciate it. Sorry it's been a very theory-heavy stream, and I will admit it's going to carry over once I get to Soul J Bobo, because I'm going to go rewatch the FanFest thing and tell him about it. But I thank you all for being here, and we are going to be back with Borderlands, maybe not next week, because I feel like me and Soul J need to have some theory testing on Shift. Yeah, we need to crack what's going on with Shift, because I hate to say it, I really do, because I've actually been fully enjoying this. The fact that Shift is shitting itself so much is making this run harder than it should be.
Oh, it's... I've done one run with the bad shift shit, so obviously when switched over to me being in
Tunes! The expedition's tunes!
Yeah.
We've lost the outpost.
So you now can see how I feel. Yeah, you can see how it's been for me for like the last 4 streams.
I can't blame you for being upset and frustrated.
Yeah, it is horrific. Yeah, like,
Have you had that stream open all this time?
yes, I've been watching it.
You're gonna have so many problems.
Yeah, I've been watching it. Oh wait, actually, let me have a look. How many have I got? I've got 3.5k.
Oh no, it's saving up.
But yeah, I'm going to end stream here. I think the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Sanctuary and just get a couple of SDUs, because I know last stream I was complaining that I just didn't have much ammo in reserve. So I'm just going to go and get a couple of SDUs and then close the game down. So, oh god, you're going to do this boss fight. You know, I'm getting the raid over there now. People need to watch you do this boss fight. It was so funny watching you bang your head against that wall.
I will stand here and wait for you to be in here.
Right.
Wait for people to be in here, and then I will go into the boss fight.
Right.
We'll settle it.
Well,
I'm gonna call myself a cider now.
Go for it. Well, I appreciate everyone who has been here. I wish everyone a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. And, well, I hope you all enjoyed us for the, well, what basically just felt like a graveyard shift. So, bye-bye for now.